We want to determine the value of x, which should be the length of this segment here, using the given circle. Notice how the circle has a radius of 3 square root 6 centimeters, and the length of this segment here is 2 centimeters. In this diagram, because these two segments are perpendicular, we can form a right triangle by sketching this side of the right triangle, which notice how it would also be the radius of the circle, and therefore we know this length is 3 square root 6 centimeters. So now that we have this right triangle, and we know the lengths of two of the sides of the right triangle, we can determine the value of x by using the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are the lengths of the two legs. So for our right triangle, one leg has a length of x centimeters, the other leg has a length of 2 centimeters, and c is the length of the hypotenuse, which is the side opposite the right angle, and also the longest side of the right triangle. So this would be the hypotenuse here. So using the Pythagorean theorem, if we let a equal x and b equal 2, we'd have the equation x squared plus 2 squared equals 3 square root 6 squared. So we'd have x squared plus 2 squared is 4 equals, now let's show some work on 3 square root 6 squared. 3 square root 6 squared is equal to 3 square root 6 times 3 square root 6. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Square root 6 times square root 6 equals the square root of 6 squared, which simplifies perfectly to 6. So we just have 9 times 6, which equals 54. So our equation is x squared plus 4 equals 54. Now to solve for x, we'll isolate x squared first by subtracting 4 on both sides. So we have x squared, this would be 0, so x squared is equal to 54 minus 4 is 50. Now we'll solve for x by taking the square root of both sides of the equation. Algebraically, we'd have both a positive and negative solution for x, but because x represents this length, we only want the positive solution. So we'll take the principal square root of both sides of the equation. So the square root of x squared would be x, and the square root of 50 is equal to the square root of 25 times 2. The square root of 25 is 5, so we have x equals 5 square root 2. The question asks for the value of x, which again is 5 square root 2, but this tells us this leg of a right triangle has a length of 5 square root 2 centimeters. I hope you found this helpful.